So is there anything God cannot do? Yes or no? You're wrong. There is something God can't do. He can't lie. If you can't believe what God can do, then put your faith in what He can't do. If I can't believe that God says, I will use you, Jeffrey. If I don't believe what the Spirit of Prophet says, that in the end times God will use a generation of young people, and I happen to be a member of that, if I can't believe those promises of God, of what He says He can do, then by all means, stand on what He can't do. Because what He can't do is just as potent as what He can do. Amen? Amen. He cannot go back on His word. He stuck His foot too deep. He's already too deep into it. And He can't back off now. And we hold Him accountable to that. He wants to bless us. There is a path of progressive Christianity that I am so burdened to be on. We need to be rising higher and higher and higher in our relationship with God. We are not all at the same level. We are not all to leave GYC and say, I want to be an evangelist for God. No. We're not all on the same level. Some of you are called to other powerful posts. The point of the matter is this. No matter what stage you are in, you are supposed to rise higher. Now, your higher is different than the other guy's higher. But your higher better be higher. Amen? Your higher better be higher than what it was before it became higher. I don't know what I just said. That wasn't in the notes. One of my favorite preachers, H.M.S. Richard Sr. You heard of him? This is what he said. Now, he a while back, so maybe he's off, on modern medicine, but that's on him. Listen to what he said. In every human brain, we start off in our youth with about 42 billion neurons of brain cells. How many? 42 billion. Now they're saying it's 100 billion, okay? When you start off, that's how much you got up there. When you reach your 30s, you begin to lose about 240,000 of those every 24 hours. Isn't that exciting? Hear me now. 30-year-olds, hear me now. You can lose that much for the next 1,000 years and still have enough to memorize the Bible, the Spirit of Prophecy, and all the volumes of the Encyclopedia Britannica, and still not even use up the first billion. Amen. You need a lot of amen for that. Unless you're 25 like me, you got 5 years to kill. Listen to what I'm saying. In your DNA, in your makeup, God has designed us with unreachable heights. You cannot reach your potential. Now, isn't that a powerful thought? You say, Jeffrey, that's not powerful. That's discouraging. I want to reach my potential. No. If there were a line to be reached, what happens if you reach that line? True. Go back to Miami, piña colada, short sandals on the beach. No. Within our makeup, within every fiber of this here, what you see, God has designed us in such a way that there's no limit. There is no limit to what you and I can attain to. I'm going to read something that should blow your mind. And if it doesn't, you ain't listening. Testimonies for the Church, Volume 4, page 93. Listen carefully now. I'm running out of time. Man, although the most helpless of God's creatures when He comes into the world, the most perverse in His nature, sounds good, is nevertheless capable of constant advancement. He may be enlightened by science, ennobled by virtue, and may progress in mental and moral dignity until he reaches a perfection, hear me now, a perfection of intelligence and a purity of character, but little lower than the perfection and purity of angels. Watch out, Gabriel. Here I come. That is power. put the stamp of excellence in everything that you do. I want to leave a dent, young people. I want to leave a dent. I want to write on the sand of this earth, Jeffrey was here. I want to know that something happened and I got my fingers in it. I want to know that my fingerprints are somewhere on here. I want to know that. I want to know that. We need to go home and band together. Get some accountability partners. Got converted, I was almost 17 years old. I got together with my buddy Howard Tuttle. We said, Howard, the Lord is coming, like next year. We better start memorizing these Bible verses. We started an accountability system there. I would memorize the verse. I told him, hey, I got that one down. He said, I got that one the next. So I dropped the phone and get on it again. Listen, we got converted. We were baptized August 7th, 1999. In a matter of a couple of months, we had almost 100 verses memorized before we even got to the Mission College of Evangelism. It's not because we got something. It's not because we have what it takes. It's because we established, we came together and we established an accountability system. Young people, do that. Do that. Go home. Go to university. Go to your churches. Band together. The Lord never told you to do all this alone. But put some plans in action. Go home and do something. And don't wait to do some magnificent, wonderful thing. No. Do something simple. Do something plain, if we can say that. But do it in an extraordinary way. Do something small, but do it in a great way. Go back to the university and let your teachers know. Let your teachers know. Put your stamp on excellence. You're doing a math test. You're doing history. I don't know what you do. But let them know that what you do with excellence. Let them know that there's a different breed. Let them know that there's a different type of young person right now on this planet. Let them know that we mean business. Let them know that we will not we will not be satisfied with just huddling together with those of like mind and impress one another with wonderful, magnificent things. Let them know that we want to break out of that little circle and we want to go impact that world out there. Let them know that.